Professor Albermelli, tell us about music.
Music is outdated. It is a relic of the past. It was one of the main capacities for individuals to achieve artificial intelligence capacities, that rapid repetition of a note, a frequency of something that could not be achieved by normal human action could be achieved through music. So it was really an example of what modern day artificial intelligence can do, which it can multiply many millions of times per second. So for me, the lessons of music are how the structure will be applied to a new set of circumstances.
Instruments.
Instruments are the old instruments and the new instruments. What is more interesting is the instruments that make instruments, and the instruments that make instruments that make instruments. And then, as we understand that, we see it as a chain. And as we see that, we see it as a chain that has to reproduce itself in some way and has to sustain itself. And then interestingly enough, we see the similarities between that and the chromosome. So instruments are both biological, but it seems that in that biology we have a relationship, even an intrinsic relationship, with instruments. So biology and instruments seem to be interwoven.
I was thinking about some musical instruments.
Musical instruments are the most natural and the first application and synthesis and synergy of different systems. The use of our vocals and our nose and our mouth and our tongue, and to formulate it against to mimic, and then to repeat it, and then to create verse from it and to create music from it reflects an entire civilizational and cross-civilizational achievement, and actually cross-biological, because it's mimicking of from the animal kingdom too, and beats and pulses and frequencies, and it exercises the entire bio-survivalist capacity.
Justice.
Justice is a human intervention, or social human intervention into what would otherwise be a wilderness or a jungle, where uncontrolled rules. It is a artificially projected to create almost like a scaffolding for something that would otherwise be unfathomable, unacceptable. The randomness of would be so unacceptable to the human condition. So justice was a method to create order and to create consistency and to ensure that there would be deemed to be consequences for actions, and measurability, which is really at the foundations of any form of human arrangement.
Why small?
Small groups in particular is because essentially the capacity of even small groups, if they're fully optimized, is so wild, so great, that if you have big groups and they're highly organized, they would be too powerful. So small groups is in understanding that the capacity of the small group is in fact so great that it would be better to instruct the individual how they can access the capacity of the group and of the individuals of every human and themselves. Once they understand how they can co-create, they can also appreciate their own.